The riders made their way out. Positioning absolutely key. The course, well, it had been muddy early in the week. It has dried out. The riders not having to contend with that for the first 5.7 or so kilometres. We now see a breakaway group being chased across, heading back in towards Beek. They've done one full lap of the first 50k circuit. They've gone 3/4 of the way around the next lap at the moment, and are on their way heading back towards Beek from the far eastern side of race circuit. We've got 83 kilometres or so covered. Leading group on the road, as you can see, 4 riders from the Netherlands. The rider at the back there, Femke Geriska. At the front, you can see Marianne Vos. Chase being pushed on here. You can see Sylvia Persko at the moment leading that chase. Julia Kopecky from Czechia sitting third in the line. Looks like another attack here from Persko, putting the power down. Oh, she really wants to get across, doesn't want to let the chance of a potential win here slip out of her hands. And at the moment, we've got a 45-second gap, which is pretty substantial. We have to drop through, big head south. Another push on the front here, trying to break this race up. If they all keep pushing, really driving on the front here, they are going to bring a number of riders back across to the leaders. The gap has gone down substantially in that last section from 40 plus seconds to 22 seconds at the moment. Great shot, gives you a real indication of how much ground has been made up by that chase, and the fracturing of the group, how much damage is being done to the riders by the brakes being put on at the front. Back with the chasers, another push by the look of it here. That's Van Anrooy on the front. Persko's going to be able to go with her. Looks like Kopecky just holding fire at the moment. Julia Kopecky caught behind the split here. Another push here by Vos. It goes uphill. It gets tough, and Vos keeps on putting in this dig. She's got with her Loretta Vivers. And can the rest of the riders respond to this? So 5 riders. They're currently 2 leaders now, Vos and Vivers. And look at the pressure that's come off. The pace has come off. The chasers now come up on the 3 ex-leaders. I think this is the signal that Persko's been waiting for, starting to really wind this up now, just through the chicane. She knows this is a chance where the riders are coming up to the top of the climb. You really push on. It's 17 seconds a gap. At the moment, Persko has gone. What can the rest do? Now, that chase has come down, and it's come down at speed here on the tarmac. Look how fast Persko has come across that gap. This group has come together, and this is going to be an interesting mix now. Vossel leading them into the off-road section. Now, the riders having gone over the river, we're going on to the climbing now. This is where you've got the chance to split the group, and it split it. It has pulled apart here. We are starting to see the gap go with the pressure on the front, and riders are being distanced behind here. 3 riders just starting to open up a gap as they come up over the top here. And look at this, Persko again having to do the hard graft to come across to make the junction here. Another big move though goes. They come back together again, not for long. It's Van Anrooy who's gone on the attack this time around. The clock though showing 20 seconds the gap from Van Anrooy, leading this race out to the group behind here. Van Anrooy just taking that tight right-hand turn, just cutting across the solo rider. Currently on that grassland cut across. It shows you just how little distance there is. Going to be 2,000 metres to go. It's a long left-hander into the finishing straight. The group behind are waiting and waiting, and I think Kopecky's legs have fallen off there. And now this is about pursuit. The gap has come right down here into the last 500 metres at the moment. Van Amroy is leading, but look at the group. You've got Persico and Vibis at the back. You've got Voss sandwiched in between. Now Vibis opens up. Persico can't answer the initial kick. Voss jumps on the wheel here. This is the run for the line. This is the big kick. It swept them past Van Amroy. This is for the world title. This is for the 2025 UCI Gravel World Championship in the Women's Elite, taken by Lorena Vibis. So your top three here today: third place for Sylvia Persico, taking away the bronze medal. A second place for defending champion Marianne Vos, taking away the silver, the rainbow jersey. The gold medal, Lorena Vibis of the Netherlands.